Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Count Jinsula, and welcome to another Pokemon GO discussion video. So, today we're going to be talking about yet another controversy that Niantic found themselves in, and this time it's in regards to the Execute Limited Research event that we just had. Specifically, the players in the Australia and New Zealand region were not getting the shiny boosted rates during this event. This is causing a lot of frustration among the Pokemon GO community because this is a mistake that has happened several times in the past, and it just seems like Niantic has never done anything to correct this sort of thing. I really do think the Pokemon GO community is getting fed up, especially for those who live in New Zealand and Australia. I'm going to be talking about all of this in today's video, so let's roll the intro and jump right into it. Alrighty, so what happened over the weekend? Well, in case you didn't know, we had a limited research day featuring the Pokemon Execute, and there was a boosted shiny rate for this Pokemon during this event. But unfortunately for the players in Australia and New Zealand, they were not able to get this boosted shiny rate, thus a lot of players missed out on a lot of shiny Execute. Now the reason why this happened was simply because Niantic forgot to turn on the boosted shiny rate once this event went live. And of course, once this issue was discovered, it was quickly fixed so that those players around the world who did not get the event yet were able to get the boosted shiny rates once the event went live in their region. But unfortunately for all of the players in the New Zealand and Australia region, they were not able to get this fix. Of course, the reason for that is because these sort of events start off in the New Zealand region before anyone else, and because of that, if there are any issues with these sort of events, they are going to be the first to end up getting them. Anytime Niantic launches an in-game event or a special event in Pokemon GO, typically it is going to have a lot of issues, and because those issues do not get fixed in time for their launch, all those players in the Australia and New Zealand region are going to experience those issues, causing a very negative experience. This is something I've been saying for a long time now, but I really feel like Niantic needs to dedicate more resources to their quality assurance team. If the game testers are not catching these issues, then of course they are going to happen in-game once they go live. I'm not necessarily saying that it's all on the QA team's fault, but I do think that there needs to be some sort of shakeup at Niantic because this sort of problem has been persistently happening throughout Pokemon GO's history, and I do think players are starting to get fed up about it. I mean, especially for those players in Australia and New Zealand, it's sort of become expected at this point. It's never going to be healthy for a game when their player base is expecting it to be buggy once it releases something new. This shows that there's inadequate testing and very poor management from the higher-ups. I mean, this was a simple mistake, and it's something that Niantic could have caught really quickly. But unfortunately, they did not catch this mistake, and those players who live in Australia and New Zealand were the ones who were affected the most. Now, I think with the most recent track record, Niantic has been on really shaky ground when it comes to the Pokemon GO community, and these sort of mistakes are not going to help their case. Moving forward, they absolutely need to make sure these events are polished and in tip-top shape before they are launched in the game, because anytime there is some sort of mistake like this, it's a really bad look on Niantic. They've really developed a reputation for having a buggy game, and in my opinion, based on the interactions that I've had with people who work at Niantic, this is not something that's reflective of their actual capabilities. There's a lot of talented developers at Niantic, and there's a lot of people who are really passionate about this game, and they are really skilled when it comes to programming. But unfortunately, no matter how good of a programmer you are, there's always going to be bugs and issues, but those sort of things are usually sorted out by management through QA testing and proper release schedules and different things like that. And this is something that I feel like Niantic has not locked in when it comes to Pokemon GO. Considering the fact that every time there's an in-game event, a vast majority of the time there's some sort of issue that is discovered with it, I really think this is all because Niantic does not give these these events a lot of breathing room before they are released, and because of that, they end up being rushed out and full of bugs and issues, and it's really a bad look for the whole company. I would like nothing more than for Niantic to get their act together and make sure all of their in-game events are polished before they are released, because these sort of experiences are something that's important for every single player in the world. No matter if you live in New Zealand or Australia or in the Americas, you should be getting a fair experience that everyone is able to enjoy. But because there are these issues, certain players around the world are always going to have a negative experience, and that's never a good thing. So I really hope Niantic does get their act together, especially now because they are on such shaky ground. And when it comes to different things like the Go Battle League and all of these in-game events, I really do hope that a couple years from now, we're going to see a lot of polish and a lot of bug fixes that are going to give every single player a very positive experience. It's unfortunate that this had happened, but we as players can hopefully move on and just try to generate a lot of positivity with Pokemon Go, because in spite of all of these issues, there are a lot of positive things happening with Pokemon Go right now that often get overlooked because of these negative experiences. But I really do hope that Niantic continues to build upon Pokemon Go and make it much better, because I really do think the game is in a really good place compared to how it was several years ago. And like I said, I really do not want that to be overlooked because of a lot of different issues and missteps that Niantic has made over the past couple of years. But in any case, yeah, that's going to be it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your thoughts and comments regarding all of this down below. I would love to have a great discussion regarding this, because this is definitely something that the community has very strong feelings about, and I do think that it does warrant a good discussion, especially because we as Pokemon Go players are certainly very passionate about this game. Regardless if you're casual or hardcore, you would want a positive experience with this game, considering that we're dedicating so much time and money into it. I think the best thing for us to do as players is to engage in good discussions. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And if you are new to my channel, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that little bell so you stay up to date on whenever I upload videos just like this one. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support this channel in any way, then do check out the links in the description below. But in any case, yeah, that's going to be it. I am Count Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.